What's up, guys? Well, I thought this weekend would be a weekend where I'd be on the sidelines since O'Hara Davies fucked up the bag with his visa issues with the Barroso fight. But I was starting to hear people talk about the Ryan Garcia Oscar Duarte fight. All right. Of course, there was a controversy with Ryan Garcia at the press conference, the things that he was saying to Oscar De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins. All right. But I was hearing people talk up Duarte, so I started doing some research, started looking into the guy, and guys, I'm here to tell you about what could be a good opportunity. All right. Oscar Duarte is 26-1. I think he has one draw. 21 of his wins by knockout. All right. The guy clearly has a punch. You know, you can see that from the footage. You know, if you pull up footage of him, he punches with a lot of power. He's, has a kind of a wide back, muscular body. And he's a seek and destroy type guy. You know, he's constantly coming forward with pressure and power punches. All right. But calculated, not reckless. All right. And it doesn't seem like he's taking much damage, or doesn't really take a lot of damage, or gets hit much in fights. All right. I looked at his box rec, and I realized that this guy's on an 11-fight knockout streak now. Of course, he hasn't been fighting, the elite competition, the best of the best. And footage I was seeing of him looked like he was the bigger guy fighting, guys that were smaller and, didn't really have, power. Especially not for him, at least. All right. But guys, I came across, I was like, I wonder what they're giving on a knockout prop for this fight. All right. This morning, I discovered that BetMGM is giving a plus 600 on Oscar Duarte to win by stoppage, to win by knockout against Ryan Garcia. All right. You got a guy that is a legit power puncher. All right. An aggressive come forward fighter. A guy who throws to the body. All right. On 11-fight knockout streak, going against a guy who has been, by my count, been dropped 3 times in his career and was stopped in his last fight. All right, stopped via body shot. You're gonna give me a plus 600 in this situation? I gotta take it. All right, I have to take it. I think FanDuel is coming in second with a plus 580 on the stoppage for Duarte, but those odds are too good, guys. It's not like Duarte's going in this fight and Ryan Garcia has never been dropped, never been stopped. All right, it's not like he can't be hurt. We saw him get hurt to the body and stop in a fight. I'm not gonna say the guy quit or anything like that, but Tank didn't even wind back with that punch. That was like a push punch, is what I call it. All right, like you threw it from the waist. And hit Ryan Garcia, snuck that shot in, and he knew that he hurt Ryan with it. And then Ryan went back and went down on the knee and did not continue in that fight. All right. If this guy can somehow, some way work his way on the inside, and start landing to Ryan's body, he could be in trouble. All right. This is a 12-round fight. And this guy was fighting at 135. Ryan fought most of his career at 135. They both weighed in around 142, 143 for this fight. So I'm not looking at this as Ryan Garcia pulling up this smaller guy. These guys are basically both lightweights that are fighting without, having to cut extra pounds. All right. So, he's going to be punching with even more power, in my opinion, in this fight. So, I've played the plus 600, guys. I'm not saying he's going to win. I'm not saying it's a lock. I'm simply playing the odds in this situation. Plus 600 on a knockout. On a guy on an 11-fight knockout streak. Guy that punches with a lot of power. Drops guys. Gets guys out of there, going against a guy who's been dropped 3 times in his career, who was knocked out in his last fight. That's a must play for me, all right. I also put a little small something on him to win on the money line, just in case somehow, some way, the fight goes to a decision and he wins by decision, I'll basically break even. All right, from the way I played it. So, if he doesn't get the stoppage, of course, if he loses, then I lose all the way around. But I'm playing these good odds, guys. Plus 600, I had to take advantage of that. All right. Things going against Ryan besides him, getting stopped in his last fight. Is he 100% focused on this fight with all the drama going on with Golden Boy? He's taking shots at the promoters. He's biting the hand that feeds him. All right. I'm not saying Oscar and Bernard are up to funny shit with the scorecards or anything like that, but I think we all will agree that we see some weird scorecards on Golden Boy shows. All right. So if this fight goes to a decision, if some nefarious shit is going on behind the scenes, he could be at disadvantage in that way. All right. So and then this is his first fight with Derrick James. What's that gonna look like? How's that gonna play out? What's their relationship like? This guy is going from trainer to trainer to trainer. That can't be good in my opinion. So that's going against him also. So that thing's going against Ryan in this fight. And when you factor in all these situations, all these factors and things, I think this was worth the play, guys. So I want to let you guys know that I did that. Plus 600, I think that's a great line, man. Great line. As far as the money line, Caesar's William Hill is the highest I'm seeing it right now, the plus 360 on Duarte. Plus 340 at FanDuel. That's where I played it because I had a free bet. And so I used that free bet and I put a little something extra on that, But I think this fight's going to be competitive. And I think the guy has a chance, all right? So, really, I think that's it. I've laid out the reasons why I made this play. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys placing the wagers this weekend, good luck to you. Enjoy the fights, and I'll check in with you guys soon. Thanks for watching.